G'day everyone, it's Adam from Visa and Citizenship Lawyers. Today I'm talking to you about the de facto relationship travel exemption category available to people who are in a relationship with an Australian citizen or permanent resident. What is de facto relationship? Well, you may have an idea of what you think de facto relationship is, but the immigration definition of de facto relationship is found on the Department of Home Affairs website. And what it says is you have been living together in a relationship of more than 12 months, or you have registered your relationship. Now, it's one thing to say you've been living together for more than 12 months, and it's another thing to prove it with evidence. So you're going to need evidence that you've been living together as a de facto couple for more than 12 months. And also with regards to registering your relationship, it's not so simple just to go out and get your certificate and say, hey, I meet the definition of de facto relationship on the Department of Home Affairs website. Well, actually you do, you meet the definition on the Department of Home Affairs website if you go and register your relationship. However, what we're seeing in practice is, generally speaking, it takes a lot more than just a certificate to be granted the travel exemption category under de facto relationship. Now, the evidence I'm referring to is what's known as the 4 pillars. So you have your de facto relationship certificate, or you don't have your de facto relationship certificate and you're relying on 12 months, it's still highly recommended that you provide evidence that you meet what's called the 4 pillars. What are the 4 pillars? They are the financial aspects of your relationship, the social aspects of your relationship, the household aspects of your relationship, and the level of commitment aspects of your relationship. I'm going to be doing detailed videos on each of the 4 pillars later on, but if you're after quick, brief information of the 4 pillars, then jump onto the Department of Home Affairs website and they give you a bit of an outlay of what the 4 pillars are. De facto relationship travel exemption applications cause lots of heartache for lots of people because there's refusals, and what a lot of people also see is there's mass inconsistencies in results. There's stories out there, and we have had clients, and we see this, where people are granted travel exemptions in de facto relationships where they've spent literally only a couple of weeks or a couple of months together. And then we have people out there who have been together for months, 9, 10, 11 months, being refused travel exemptions under de facto relationships. So there's mass inconsistencies with results, and that causes a lot of heartache in people when they can see that people around them are being granted an immediate family member. And the other thing that we've got to consider is we're living in COVID times. So if you're separated right now and you're trying to get a travel exemption, that means you're separated because of COVID. You can't get into Australia because we've got these travel restrictions, and you're not able to produce time off living together because you're not physically together. So your relationship is predominantly a long distance relationship by technology, by videos like this, and you're just not able to compile the evidence that the department wants to see. The other thing to be mindful of when attempting to lodge, or you have lodged, or you're considering to lodge an application under de facto relationship to meet the immediate family member definition, is that what visa are you planning to lodge or you hold, are you planning to enter Australia on? Is it a temporary visa that has genuine temporary entrant criteria on it, which says that you're only intending to enter Australia for genuine temporary purposes? Because if you are holding a visa with genuine temporary entrant criteria and you're saying you want to enter Australia to visit for a short time, such as a short holiday, or to say hello, or to spend a little bit of time with your fiance or partner, then there's a high chance that the travel exemption is going to be refused, because holidays, short stays are out. They're not an option. It's not available for people to come for short stays to Australia just to be with their loved one. Okay, and you've got genuine temporary entrant criteria, which says you must be intending to have a short trip. On the other hand, you have travel exemptions, which are being granted to people who are intending to travel or enter Australia for longer duration, 6, 12 months or permanently. So travel exemptions being granted to people with intentions to stay for a long time, while visas have genuine temporary entrant criteria saying, hey, your intentions must be genuinely temporary to enter Australia, something to be mindful of.